Welcome to the Leadership Group Coaching Program. This program has an emphasis on transformational leadership and crisis response. Today, I will be sharing with you a brief overview of this 6-week program. We are currently facing extreme challenges with a global pandemic. We've been social distancing for over a year. We are undergoing national and state vaccination efforts. And in general, we have an overall desire to get back to normal. In addition, for the past year, we have experienced public demands for social justice. There have been extreme levels of social unrest, and law enforcement has been under scrutiny, all contributing to high levels of uncertainty, overwhelm, and disconnect, causing an urgent need for timely support. You are being asked to do more, extend your expertise, and lead your teams into the future. Tackling these new challenges requires new skills. The Leadership Group Coaching Program was developed for senior level leaders and their support team. As law enforcement officers, you do so much for our communities. We want to do something for you. Therefore, we have tailored this comprehensive leadership group coaching program to meet the unique needs of your law enforcement agency amidst a global pandemic and extreme social unrest. I ask that you come to the event with an open mind. I imagine you have undergone extensive training to get where you are today, not to mention living a life rich in practical experiences, both personal and professional. Over time, we can become jaded to new learning, overwhelmed with yet another flavor of the month program, often with a political agenda being tossed your way. I assure you that this program is none of these things. I can guarantee this program is like any other event you have ever attended. The Leadership Group Coaching Program is steeped in industry best practices and evidence-based research to provide you cutting-edge theories and principles combined with tactical training for practical implementation of the program material. You might be thinking, yet another leadership training? I imagine you have had hours upon hours of leadership training, giving and receiving feedback, and peer support training. What we have learned and what the academics at West Point have been able to prove is that it's not just any type of leadership that provides the best outcomes, it's transformational leadership. Psychologist Paul Bartone spent over a decade at West Point studying hardiness and resilience, the likelihood of a cadet graduating, and the levels of the success they would have upon being deployed into a war zone. These outcomes were tied specifically to transformational leadership. Cadets who were trained by transformational leaders and who exhibited transformational traits in their leadership were more likely to graduate, had higher survivor rate upon deployment into theater, an active war zone, and were less likely to experience the negative outcomes of trauma, such as PTSD, depression, anxiety, and substance abuse. Our leadership group coaching program provides an emphasis on transformational leadership and crisis response. There are 4 characteristics of a transformational leader, and demonstrating even one of the 4 lends itself to huge rewards and increases in follower engagement, satisfaction, productivity, reduction in workplace stressors, and innovative system reform. I imagine being in law enforcement, you have had some of the world's best tactical training on crisis response throughout your career. The Leadership Group Coaching Program focuses on the human element of crisis response and non-clinical techniques for trauma reduction. I have been in leadership training and education for over 2 decades. And what I have discovered personally and what the data tells us is that training and development is more likely to transfer into the workplace as new behaviors when the learning is relevant to your daily experiences and when there is follow-up coaching to support the implementation of that new learning. The other key element we have uncovered is that having peer support and more than one person in any organization or department going through the training together increases the likelihood of the new learning taking hold as new behaviors. The Leadership Group Coaching Program is a hybrid program in multiple ways. It's a training and professional development program designed to provide you with peer and social support. You will have the benefit of training videos and live experiential learning. As I mentioned earlier, you don't have to suffer through a talking head within this program. It's important to note the nature of this program is solution focused. We look at perceived failures as opportunities to learn, grow, and do better next time. We focus on what is working and find ways to do more of that behavior and ways to do less of what's not working. No shame, no blame. Here are the program details. The program is a 6-week group coaching intensive. Once you register for the program, you will receive your welcome packet and be introduced to take 3 brief assessments. You will be using your assessment reports throughout the program. The details of the assessments may be found on the website and within the more comprehensive information session video detailing the program. Upon completion of your assessments, you will have your one-on-one coaching session with Dr. Janine Elias prior to the start of the program. There will be 3 participants per location placed in 3 groups: chiefs, mid-level leaders, and frontline officers. Once the program is underway, you will receive access to your weekly training videos. The number of videos and the length of videos vary each week. This is how we guarantee you will not experience a talking head within your live events. You watch the videos before the live group coaching session. Once you are in your weekly group coaching session, which is 90 minutes each week, you participate in interactive exercises, breakout groups, and sharing your successes with your group mates. At the completion of the 6-week program, there are 2 follow-up sessions, one to connect with your peers, and one where the three different groups come together to share their successes and develop a long-term tactical plan of action moving forward, all designed to increase the transfer of training into your workplace. This is a brief video to give you an overview of the program. There is another video with a more comprehensive description of what you will experience within your program. As always, it's an honor and a privilege to be here with you today. I look forward to seeing you at our next live event.